The 80s, a decade synonymous with blockbusters and neon-soaked excess. But beyond the iconic hits, a treasure trove of cinematic brilliance went largely unnoticed by mainstream audiences. These are the films that critics championed and found devoted cult followings, proving that true quality often finds its way to the surface. Join us as we dive deep into 10 critically acclaimed 80s movies that deserve your attention. Kicking off our list is a film many viewers remembered fondly in the comments, Gorki Park from 1983. Directed by Michael Apted, this Cold War-era detective thriller, based on the best-selling novel, plunged audiences into the grim, chilling world of Soviet Moscow. William Hurt plays Chief Inspector Arkady Renko, investigating a brutal triple murder in Gorki Park, only to uncover a much larger, more dangerous conspiracy. What makes Gorki Park truly shine is its commitment to realism and its palpable sense of dread. It avoids Hollywood cliches, delivering a nuanced, complex narrative with stoic performances. Critics lauded its intelligent script, direction, and authentic portrayal of its setting, building suspense without cheap thrills. Though it didn't win major awards, its quality was recognized by those who saw it. A gripping, intelligent mystery that deserves a fresh look. From the icy conspiracies of Moscow, we make a sharp U-turn into the gloriously absurd with our next selection. The Man with Two Brains, a truly wild ride from 1983. Viewers in the comments called this one fantastic and unexpectedly crazy, and honestly, they're not wrong. This is a prime example of Steve Martin at his most fearlessly comedic, directed by the brilliant Carl Reiner. Martin stars as Dr. Michael Furrer, a brilliant but heartbroken brain surgeon who encounters, and subsequently falls head over heels for, a disembodied brain in a jar. Yes, you heard that correctly. This film is a masterclass in high-concept, lowbrow humor, seamlessly blending slapstick with genuinely clever wordplay and a premise that defies all logic. It's a surreal descent into the ridiculous, with Kathleen Turner delivering a perfectly deadpan performance as the gold-digging femme fatale who complicates Furrer's very unusual love life. While it wasn't an Oscar contender, The Man with Two Brains captivated critics with its sheer audacity and Martin's unparalleled comedic timing. It's a cult classic that truly showcases a unique vein of 80s comedy, intelligent, quirky, and utterly original. For those seeking an 80s laugh that dares to be different, this cinematic oddity is a must-see. From the comedic antics of the mind, we journey across the Atlantic to a film that truly captivated audiences and critics in France, yet remained a hidden gem for many others. One Deadly Summer, or L'été meurtrier, from 1983. Viewers in our comments raved about this one, with many saying it really stuck with me, and describing it as excellent. Directed by Gene Becker, this is a sultry, slow-burn revenge thriller that blends art house drama with a pulpy mystery. The story follows a young woman who moves to a small town in rural France, seducing a local mechanic as part of a hidden agenda, revenge. It's a deep character study of obsession and trauma, set against an idyllic summer backdrop that belies its dark themes. The undisputed heart of this film, as multiple comments highlighted, is Isabelle Adjani. Viewers described her performance as electrifying to watch, and noted that she steals the show. Her portrayal of the complex, innocent, yet vengeful protagonist is considered one of her absolute best, showcasing incredible nuance and a stunning presence that you simply can't keep your eyes off her. While it was a monster hit in France, captivating over 5 million viewers and becoming the number 2 film of 1983 there, its release outside of France was much smaller. This critical darling is a must-see for its intriguing storyline and Adjani's powerful, unforgettable performance. From the simmering intensity of a French summer, we transition to a truly unique and daring film that completely redefines expectations, Pennies from Heaven from 1981. This movie was highlighted in the comments as a surprising turn for its lead, Steve Martin, going against his typical character and being very dark and unusual in its genre twisting. Directed by Herbert Ross, this isn't your average musical. Set during the Great Depression, it follows a down-on-his-luck sheet music salesman whose bleak reality is constantly interrupted by elaborate, lip-synced musical numbers from the era. It's a surreal and often heartbreaking blend of grim drama and fantastical musical sequences, creating a stark contrast between the harsh realities of the 1930s and the escapist dreams of popular song. Steve Martin, known then mostly for his wild and zany comedies, delivers a dramatic performance that stunned audiences and critics alike. As one commenter put it, it's very dark and unusual in its genre twisting. The film also features a great turn by Christopher Walken, and as another viewer noted, Bernadette Peters will break your heart. While it wasn't a box office success, Pennies from Heaven was praised for its bold artistic vision and the fearless performances of its cast. It's a challenging but deeply rewarding watch, proving that some of the most innovative films are found off the beaten path. From the melancholic musical numbers of the Great Depression, we swerve sharply into pure, unadulterated terror with our next selection, The Hitcher from 1986. This film was recommended in the comments as a showcase for Rutger Hauer, described as a very scary dude who is more like a spirit or ghost than a serial killer. Directed by Robert Harmon, The Hitcher is a relentless and brutal road thriller that plunges its young protagonist, Jim Halsey, into a nightmarish game of cat and mouse after picking up a seemingly innocent hitchhiker. What unfolds is a harrowing journey across desolate American highways, where Jim is framed for the hitchhiker's gruesome crimes and pursued by both the police and the enigmatic killer. Rutger Hauer delivers a truly iconic and terrifying performance as John Ryder, the titular Hitcher. As one commenter perfectly put it, he's less a typical serial killer and more a supernatural force of dread, leaving an indelible mark on audiences with his chilling, almost ethereal presence. While the film garnered controversy for its intense violence upon release, critics recognized its expertly crafted suspense and Hauer's mesmerizing villainy. It's a cult classic that continues to shock and thrill, proving that some films achieve lasting impact by daring to push the boundaries of psychological horror. Stepping out of the desolate highways and into the chaotic, surreal urban jungle, our next film is Martin Scorsese's After Hours from 1985. This gem frequently pops up in discussions about obscure 80s films, and it's a wild, unforgettable ride into a night gone horribly wrong. Scorsese, often celebrated for his gritty crime epics, delivers something completely different here, a dark comedy thriller that feels like a paranoid fever dream. The story follows Paul Hackett, a mild-mannered word processor, who ventures into New York City's Soho district for a late-night date. What begins as an innocent evening rapidly descends into a series of bizarre and increasingly dangerous encounters, trapping him in a labyrinthine nightmare until dawn. The film perfectly captures a sense of escalating anxiety and absurdity, with Paul's attempts to simply get home thwarted by a bizarre cast of characters and unfortunate coincidences. Critics were captivated by its claustrophobic atmosphere, sharp wit, and Scorsese's masterful direction, earning him the Best Director award at the Cannes Film Festival. It's a cult classic that proves Scorsese's genius extends far beyond gangsters, offering a unique and darkly humorous slice of 80s urban paranoia. From the frenetic pace of a New York night, we now travel back in time to the dark, mysterious confines of a 14th century monastery for The Name of the Rose from 1986. This film was a clear favorite in the comments for murder mystery fans, starring the legendary Sean Connery in a truly unique role. Directed by Jean-Jacques Annaud and based on Umberto Eco's acclaimed novel, this atmospheric historical mystery follows Franciscan friar William of Baskerville, played by Connery, and his young novice Adso as they arrive at a remote Benedictine abbey. Their visit quickly turns into a chilling investigation when a series of bizarre and brutal murders begin, seemingly tied to the abbey's forbidden library and ancient secrets. Connery delivers a compelling performance as the sagacious and determined detective friar, leading a cast that includes a young Christian Slater. The film was lauded by critics for its meticulous period detail, gripping suspense, and intellectual depth, effectively translating Eco's complex themes to the screen. It earned a BAFTA for Best Actor and was a significant box office success in Europe. The Name of the Rose is a richly detailed and intellectually stimulating thriller that offers a compelling blend of history, philosophy, and classic detective work. Leaving the medieval mysteries behind, we dive into a powerful, almost operatic drama with Under the Volcano from 1984, a film mentioned by several discerning viewers in the comments. Directed by the esteemed John Huston, this is an intensely personal and often harrowing adaptation of Malcolm Lowry's iconic novel. Set in Mexico on the Day of the Dead in 1938, the film chronicles the final, tormented day in the life of Geoffrey Furman, a self-destructive alcoholic British consul. His desperate attempts to reconcile with his estranged wife and half-brother are set against a backdrop of impending war and profound personal despair. Albert Finney delivers an absolutely titanic performance as Furman, capturing every agonizing layer of his character's addiction and existential crisis. It's a raw, unflinching portrayal that earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. While not a crowd pleaser, critics widely hailed the film for its ambitious scope, stunning visuals, and Finney's tour-de-force acting. Under the Volcano is a challenging, but ultimately rewarding experience, a testament to bold filmmaking and a masterclass in character study. From the sun-drenched despair of Mexico, we head to the rugged, isolated landscapes of New Zealand for Smash Palace from 1981, another powerful recommendation from our viewers. Directed by Roger Donaldson, this raw and unflinching drama is a deeply affecting portrayal of a marriage in crisis. The story centers on Al Shaw, a former race car driver, and his French wife Jackie, whose relationship has deteriorated in their remote car wrecking yard. As their marriage unravels, leading to separation and a bitter custody battle over their young daughter, the film delves into themes of isolation, possessiveness, and the breakdown of communication. Smash Palace was lauded by critics for its stark realism, emotional honesty, and the compelling performances of its lead actors, particularly Bruno Lawrence as Al. The film avoids easy answers, instead presenting a painful and authentic look at the complexities of human relationships pushed to their breaking point. It's a quietly devastating film that made a significant impact on critics and showcased the emerging talent of New Zealand cinema, proving that powerful drama can emerge from the most unexpected places. For our final hidden gem, we return to the thrilling and often provocative mind of director Paul Verhoeven with The Fourth Man, or De Vierde Man, from 1983. This Dutch film was enthusiastically recommended by a commenter as erotic, obsessive, and neurotic, and it certainly lives up to that description. Verhoeven, known for his bold and often controversial cinematic style, delivers a psychological thriller brimming with dark humor and surreal symbolism. The story follows Gerard Reeve, a bisexual writer who becomes entangled with a mysterious and alluring woman, Christine, who owns a hair salon. As Gerard falls deeper into her world, he begins to suspect that Christine may have a habit of dispatching her past lovers, and he fears he might be the next in line. The film is a masterclass in suspense, blurring the lines between reality and hallucination, all while exploring themes of sexuality, religion, and fate. Critics praised Verhoeven's audacious direction, the film's stylish visuals, and its unsettling blend of eroticism and horror. The Fourth Man was a significant critical success, showcasing Verhoeven's unique artistic vision before he ventured into Hollywood blockbusters. If you're looking for an unforgettable, thought-provoking, and deeply unsettling 80s film, this is a cinematic experience you won't soon forget. And there you have it. 10 critically acclaimed 80s films that proved quality truly endures, even if widespread fame didn't come calling right away. We hope you've discovered a new favorite or revisited an old, overlooked gem. What other underrated 80s movies do you think deserve more attention? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cinematic deep dives. Thanks for watching.